evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's currently 9 o'clock at night at the moment. That will have to be a talk straight away today. Welcome to Dashcam live stream. Today it's going to be a quick one today because I have to start straight away. I think everyone's in bed by now, but we are going to. I will say about some wrong-thing drivings today, so just hang on a second, guys. Now, so, currently, if you're wondering, what sound you're hearing, I currently have, 100 with Andy Lee on Channel 9 running at the moment, if you guys can hear that, because I'm watching it right now before I go to bed, anyway, but I'm going to say about some wrong-thing drivings, and I will anyway, we're gonna go to which is currently at so that was on Panorama Drive, by the way, guys, which I'm going in there now. So on Panorama Drive, on the bus this morning, so there were a Holden Backlands, overtaked us on Panorama Drive this morning, where he went. It's a 50k zone. I thought you were allowed to do that because there's a broken line. But anyway, so when you do it, you're not allowed to do that in a 50k zone. What that made me think of, because it's a broken line, you can't do that in a low speed zones, I think. So it was a Holden that overtaked us on Panorama Drive. I didn't know if you're allowed to do that, but you can't do it when there's oncoming cars coming, because you can crash doing that. But anyway, that's the first one this morning, and we're gonna head to Eliza Place now. I thought it was a Liz. No, it's Eliza. So the school bus driver saw it in his side mirror. I didn't look, but when he was turning right, he cut across a painted island to change lanes when turning right, which is wally of them. But anyway, that's another one. Yes, that's why, that's the second one today, crossing a painted island. I think that might be it for this morning's. So that was, Panorama Drive I've talked about. Springbank Road and Eliza Place intersection I've talked about. And one on Dawes Road, by the way, was a blocked intersection this morning. So, nope, it wasn't at, Beverly Street. So, I'm gonna... Apologies for the coughs, everyone. Okay, so where the blocked intersection was. What's this road? No, it's back there where the blocked intersection was. So when there was cars banked up to here, and cars tried to go along, it was a red light for them, and then and when we were going along Dawes Road, and then yeah, all cars decided to go. When they stopped in the middle of the intersection. They blocked both sides of the intersection, which is very naughty of them, so they should not be doing that. Yes, that's it for wrong thing drivings. Oh, hang on. Now, last one's actually mount the curb. I don't know, I wasn't sure about mounting the curb, but at Hamilton Secondary College, when going on Marion Road, that I haven't been talking about much. So there was only one that mount the curb, by the way. When you come along the intersection of Hamilton Secondary School, see, often people mount the curb to help with the traffic, and then stop on the curb. It's not safe to do because you can often damage your car doing that. And it's not safe to stop on the curb. But anyway, we're gonna head now. We've talked about wrong thing drivings this morning, and now we're gonna talk about out on excursions today to the homeless shelter. Now, see, with the homeless shelter, so on the way to the homeless shelter, to first wrong thing driving, homeless shelter where we drop off the soup when I'm out in a school excursion. We were along Marion Road. Yeah, so we were at 6th Avenue, where that was. So it was a side view. So what you had to do, when we drove along Marion Road, there was a car. So there was a car stopped for turning left, and then when we gone across the intersection, he ignored the left turn. He ignored the left turn for a red light sign. So by the way, there's a new road rule that's been confusing for people. And by the way, this new sign here, you can turn left for a red light, but you can only turn left for a red light if there's a sign, because that's the law. If there's no sign and it's a red light,